Well, I mean, at this point of the playoffs, it means someone's going to get a great opportunity to win a Stanley Cup. For us, we've grown up together, loving this game, playing this game, and still do. Been a long time, but the goal remains the same no matter what, and when and where. And pretty cool that we've all, gotten to this point and have this opportunity. But when push comes to shove, we're here as 2 against 1 to try and win a series and move on. But the reality is it's Florida versus Carolina, and 2 great teams. It's going to be a great battle, and just looking forward to it.
Go ahead, Sean.
Eric, your brother said that now there's a moratorium. You guys aren't going to speak anymore till the series is over. I'm curious, before the moratorium happened, was luck wished to each side?
No. No, there wasn't. We've obviously been paying attention. Like anytime you get into the playoffs, you're watching other series, other teams. You're for us, differently with obviously a brother on the other team, so you're pushing and you're excited for him. You understand him, you understand his team's game because you communicate regularly all regular season. So that part is there. So but then now, as far as best maybe and worst case scenario, here we are, and this is what you play for. This is why we train. This is why we compete playing the game. This is what we've all dreamed of, and that's not just the 3 of us. That's every guy in our room and every guy in both dressing rooms. So, got to enjoy it, got to embrace it, and just looking forward to the challenge. But it's going to be as competitive as ever, and we're all looking forward to it.
Obviously, we can't expect your parents to pick, but since Jared is with the Checkers, is he pro Panthers in this series?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's 3 against 1.
Yeah, I think my parents are pro Panthers too. But they just won't tell you that.
But just Eric, just sitting here now back in Carolina, just when you look at kind of the full circle nature of your career, just kind of how different is Eric back then versus Eric right now here with the Panthers?
Different, but also a lot the same. It's been a journey. I think. I was told at 18 that by Ron Francis, hey, this is going to go by fast. Enjoy every moment, and I remember those words as an 18-year-old, and it really has. And these are moments, these are opportunities that don't come every year. I mean, I witnessed and been through a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But the joy and enjoyment of the game has always been inside me and burning inside. Sometimes it didn't maybe look that way with sometimes how frustrating it was at times. But I'm where I'm at this point for a reason, and now I'm just excited to embrace the role I'm in and the opportunity that I have with this group and this team, and enjoy the heck out of it. It's highly competitive. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be tough. I'm obviously in a way different position and role than I was back when I was with the Hurricanes, and but that's okay. That's how you evolve. That's how you adapt, and I'm excited for our team's opportunity at this chance to hopefully get 4 wins and have a chance at a Stanley Cup.
Jordan and Mark both said you guys were super competitive in anything. I'm curious, is there like some legendary 2-on-2 hockey game or basketball game or something like that?
There's nothing legendary. We literally played all the time. So you can't have legends made when you were out there every single day. We played every day, competed every day in everything that we did. Outdoor rink was hugely important to us finding love and joy in the game. We weren't out there to be sitting in this moment, but that being out there has probably put us in this moment. That's no question. But we weren't told or forced or made to do it by our parents. We just went out there because we loved it and just loved competing with each other and loved the game itself. So, we definitely had some moments where the sticks went flying and there's some stitches and some fights and some mom had to tell everyone enough and send to the rooms, but that's part of it, and we've always figured it out after that. So at this point in our lives, it'll probably be the same.
Where was the outdoor rink?
In Thunder Bay, Ontario. Just like out to the left of our driveway, right in front of the house. Yeah.
We'll take a few more questions. Second row, Mark.
There's a lot being made about the four quote-unquote non-traditional markets, small markets that are left. You played in Raleigh, you've played in South Florida, you've also played in some of the biggest markets in the league. What's your view of all that, and what's the difference playing in the smaller market versus, say, Montreal or New York?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's great. I think it's phenomenal. I think they're all great markets in their own way. You know, that's there's a hockey passion in all different places of this world, and I think that's the reality is of the game going south and you know, getting to this point in markets with playoff runs and players that have been there for a long time. There's an attachment and there's a following that occurs, and it's no different. I mean, obviously the history is there in those other places, which, you know, adds to maybe some of the differences, but every market has its own unique aspect and vibe, and I've kind of learned that as a player, and you got to embrace that as a player too. So it's been really fun to join this group and this culture down in Florida, but I've also enjoyed playing a lot of other spots, and I think it's just great for the game in general.
On the right side, Greg.
You were here for so long. I imagine you probably had a relationship with Rod. What's your take on the success that he's had as a head coach and his growth as a head coach?
Well, first and foremost, I would say probably I'm not surprised. You know, he was the captain with me for a very long time. You know, I succeeded him of that role, but our relationship was very close. It was something I wasn't really fond of at the moment, but Rod is one of those people that has a true care for you individually, and for me as a young guy, I was honestly trying to learn as much as I could from a guy like him. And then, you know, when they made that transition, you know, he just said, just, you know, was one of those, embrace it, and we'll get through it together, and we did. It was a cool moment for me, but also so much respect and care and love for him as a person, just going through something like that. And obviously winning, you know, helps before that, following his as a captain. But I think he's a phenomenal leader, one of those people that you care about, and he cares about you and each individual. He's going to be honest with me up front. I mean, he probably tells it like it is to you guys, and that's just the way he is. So I'm not surprised, and I just want to make sure that our guys are ready to go to make sure we beat him and the rest of their squad this round.
Last question on the right.
Just in general, being back here, I know it's been a while since you left, but is there still a special feeling coming here? The banner that you were part of here, you were captain, like you mentioned, and on top of that, is it special for you that Jordan now has the C? For sure.
Jordan came here, you know, when I was here, and we went through a lot together. So like a lot. So he's you know, he's earned the right to see the change that's occurred here and the kind of the transformation of where they are. You know, they've had a great season. They've had a great run. They've played really well, and he's a big part of that. He's a part of that reason why, and so I'm proud of him for that. But yeah, there's still those moments and memories are never going to leave my soul and inside. It's, you know, that's what you dream about. You dream about winning Stanley Cup as a kid, and that's what our guys in this room and every single player on both teams would say. So this is another opportunity for me and for us, and we just look forward to that challenge. It's been a long time since then, so you know, I would love to be able to cherish a memory again with those moments, and it starts with a great series here against the Hurricanes.
Thank you for your time, Eric.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.